Hello. Welcome to my so-called life. My name is William, and I don't know if it's possible, but I have two songs at the same time stuck in my head. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. If not, we're going to have fun. Welcome to the House of Sewing. How's it going? My name is William, and this is my so-called life.
Excitement that's all created by you. On your new Touch and Sew sewing machine by Singer. Touch and Sew, another first from Singer.
Be the girl with the golden touch on your new Singer Golden Touch and Sew machine. Dozens of exclusive features, like this new built-in needle threader for the golden slant needle and the push-button bobbin that winds right in the machine. What a wonderful new feeling. You can do all three kinds of sewing: straight, zigzag, and chain stitch.
Touch and Sew, the push-button bobbin way.
Come sew on one at your Singer Center. Choose from 5 Touch and Sew models from $149.95.
What's new for tomorrow is at Singer today.
Touchtronic memory machines.
Incredible.
I'm Polly Bergen. Only Singer makes machines this easy to use. Touch. The memory remembers your stitch pattern instantly. Touchtronic speed control remembers to adjust your fabric thickness.
What about basting?
Touch. Great. You can forget about your sewing machine and concentrate on sewing. The Touchtronic memory machine family. Come take a test, Touch.
100 million people sew easier with Singer.
Hello. Oh, wrong button. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Monday, Tuesday, wherever you are. Welcome to the House of Sewing. Yay. Hello. I've never seen the intro. I'm always so late. You know what? There's all kinds of things up there. I have lighting. I have flags over there. I have old sewing tables. Oh, I also have a television over here, so I'm always looking at the score, whatever score it is. Hello, Butterfly. Great to see you. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yay. Hello, hello. Butterfly, the quilting cowboy is back. Yay. Hello, hello. Great to see you. Great to see you, Moni. Great to see you, Donnell. Michelle. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Jess, I saw you earlier. Hello, hello. Yay. And I want to thank everybody who stays up late to hear this pineapple rant. I thank everybody. Yay! Okay. So enough of the cool guy with my glasses. I have finally stepped up to a big Bubba cup. So if I'm talking a little bit faster, it's because there's espresso in here. I learned today you shouldn't have a coffee cup that you have to strap in your chair. It's a good idea at first, but this coffee cup was so big that I had to strap it into my car. So it's all fun and games until your coffee cup needs a seatbelt. Yay, good morning, good evening, yay, hello, hello. That's my brother's beer mug. When I saw a real big Bubba cup, I was like, oh, this is my new coffee cup. I just woke up for the pineapple. Well, I definitely will not disappoint. That's my brother's beer mug. Yay. I should buy stock and toothpicks for my balls on Tuesdays and Thursdays morning. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'll go check out the deal. Yes, he's back. He's back. So I was excited. That's my brother's beer mug. I found this. I washed it. I mean, I'm not kidding you when I say I flash fry things. I flash fried this, and so it is now my coffee cup. But like I said, it's weird having a cup so big. I dropped my son off at MMA, and I sat in the parking lot, and I'm like, I don't know if I can take off with this thing in the passenger seat. So I strapped it in. I don't know why it's double posted. Phones are funny that way. Yay, hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the House of Sewing. This evening, I have quite a few plans. We'll see where we go. Here in the House of Sewing, we go where the wind takes us. But I was chatting with the lovely Donnell earlier, and I decided to show everybody some... This is one of the many patterns that I have. I've always said that I was going to make this, but come on. Let's be real. Look at her hair. Hold on. Let me take the top picture out. This is peak 1989 right there. And look at that funky jacket. I want that jacket. It may not be the exact same print, but this is an amazing jacket. I say that, and this is one of the most complicated patterns I have ever seen in my entire life. Whoever designed this pattern made sure an intricate detail to show you how to do every inch of this coat. I got lost today. I couldn't find my doctor. I was at the wrong hospital. Senior moment. Don't feel bad. I have senior moments all the time. My new thing is I come running into my house like Ultimate Warrior, and I'm like, I have no idea why I walked in here. But when I walked in, I had full intention of doing something, but I couldn't remember. Love the jacket, but the hair has to go. I love it's like a time capsule. It's like a time capsule. Look at her hair. Oh, good times. And I finally looked on the year of that. That is from 1989. That is straight from 1989. So My son had a day off from school today for no reason. Everybody had excuses. They labeled it, they called it something, still didn't make sense to me. But the entire district, every kid around here had the day off. So, of course, I took my son to a few thrift stores. And at first he didn't want to go, and I was like, I'll buy you lunch. And then we went. Say yes to the jacket. If it makes you feel any better, in the legendary story of my so-called life, I lost a car in San Francisco for almost 2 to 3 days. I think it was like 2 days. I parked it and got lost, so don't feel bad. And I was in my 20s. So don't feel bad at all, Mona. I got you in 85 and I don't miss the weird hair. Hey, Zaza. Hello. Great to see you. It was funny, I realized that I couldn't find the right building. I have dreams like that. Man, I still have my phone clip on. I haven't even turned on Night Raider. You can tell I just got home. Oh. Yay. I was somewhere around there. Hello. Great to see you, Zaza. Great to see you. It's a teacher work day. We need them to. So all the kids were home. Everybody, and as far as I'm concerned, that's okay because it's one less day I have to drive to the high school. So I went thrifting and I really didn't find anything. I found some fabric. I found this lovely blue fabric. This particular place I go to, it's a gold mine for patterns, old school patterns, all kinds of crazy stuff. And they have fabric rolled up. You don't know if you're getting a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, because it's literally rolled like this and wrapped with tape. But this is awesome. I'm going to use it for lining. I'm excited. I'm trying to think, did I purchase anything? Oh, nothing too important. But after I dropped off my son, I went to the other fabric store. Oh, hold on. Let me get my... Oh, it's right here. I had plans on sewing the pineapple. I had plans on sewing the pineapple on my vest, but I didn't necessarily get around to it. I just got up and went to high school on a Saturday. I was already lost in my... Oh, high school was terrible. Absolutely. Is it tweed? No, this is let's see what kind of fabric it is. This is actual fabric. I'm probably going to use it for lining. When I get anything in this direction, I usually use it for lining. When I had a working serger, I would make all kinds of crazy stuff. But I don't have a serger that works. And like I said before, it's me. It's not the serger, it's me. Hold on, let me show off my pineapple. There it is. I was gonna sew said pineapple in question on my vest, but I didn't have enough time today as I was driving around. Yay, good morning. Thank you. So I never like school. I'm kind of right there with you, Mona. School was the most awkward peach fuzz, just bad bleach haired Jankos. When I think, what's so funny? When Jankos became popular, I was like, it's because you weren't there. That's why they're popular. Hey, Katie, great to see you. Yay. Hello, Katie. Great to see you. Did you hear the high schools are open on Saturday? Sure you did. You were probably contemplating whether it should be straight up. That's actually very true. That's why I haven't sewn it yet. I'm not sure. See, but the problem is, here's the problem. And to all my upside down pineapple people, I'm not trying to insult you, but sometimes when you go looking for trouble, you'll find it. So I have a feeling if I put the pineapple upside down, I like my my joke that's really funny will become a weird reality. Oh. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Great to see you. Great to see you. Oh. Do you know what I was thinking about it? The House of Sewing deserves a pineapple. So on this year, before Halloween, I will go full pineapple. I promise. Before October, before this month is over, I will don the famous pineapple costume. See, I can't even say it without laughing. I can't even say it without laughing. But I'm not here to not show you guys all the crazy things I do. So this year I'm gonna get dressed up for Halloween. Oh, what no costume. I promise before this month is over, I will go full pineapple. Yay, hello, great to see you, Katie. Yeah, I know. Once you get pineapples and friendships, that's what we are. Like I said, it's really funny. I actually talked about this a long time ago because my patches have meaning, but they have funny meaning. And I always say, don't wear anything you're not willing to defend yourself over, or you don't know what it is. So, although it's a joke, I don't want to send the wrong message. Pineapple. Okay, so back to Pineapple Friends Hour. I remembered a long time ago, there was this one place that I used to go to that I still go to all the time. And they have this particular fabric that I have used a lot. So I went and purchased more. Oh, hold on. I went and purchased more. Oh, they're all over the place. I haven't decided what I'm going to make with this, but I think it's time for a pineapple coat. I have quite a few yards of that. A big fruit bowl. There's actually a print that has a fruit bowl right next to it. My problem is the people cutting the fabric just don't know what they're doing, and I only have a certain amount of time. So I was determined to get the pineapple fabric today. They were talking about the pineapples this morning on the radio that I listened to. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot for all that pineapple action. I have to take that vest off. Oh, hello. Thank you. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Oh no, it's Attack of the Upside Down Pineapple. I love that print. I absolutely love that print, Mona. And I can't go. This is probably the third or fourth time I've purchased it. But this is the first time that I actually know the meaning behind it at this point. But I said this a long time ago. I'm trying to add color to my wardrobe because I wear black and white for everything. And so I started buying crazy prints, like all kind of summer prints, spring prints, floral prints. And then the pineapple showed up. Uh-oh. I'm seeing Mona's I think I like Mona's suggestion. That would confuse someone. I know, because the pineapple. Thank you, Giovanna. Because the pineapples are all over the place. That would be fab. Was lining for a coat. I recently made something and used it as lining for a coat. Was it pineapples? I can't remember now. I have to look. It was for a. I make so much. I have to look now. I can hear it. Hammer. Do you know nothing shows my age more than when you mention MC Hammer? That man was my hero. I had my hair cut like his background dancers. I was obsessed with him back when I had hair. I had the flat top. I had the side top. I had the Bobby Brown with the steps. Oh, MC Hammer. Crop jacket. I'm still thinking about making that crop hoodie. I don't care if people judge me. I saw it on a fashion show and I was like, you know what? I'd wear that. Oh my God, that would be awesome. I'm gonna wear pineapple hammer pants. No pineapples were harmed in the making. No pineapples were harmed in the making of this live. I am still in a weird way. I have not let the hammer go. It's sad. I've made, I think, 6 or 7 videos about making hammer pants. Oh, you know what's really funny? Mona has she pushed the snowball down the hill and now it's a big hammer pants avalanche. I hear the song, let's get it started. Let's get it. No one performed like MC Hammer. No one. And I've seen the old school WWF in their prime. Oh, hair, what hair? Uh-oh, do I have to go get my high school? I had hair back in the day. I started balding around 17, but I had hair back in the day. Oh, pineapple hammer pants do matching crop. I would go viral for all the wrong reasons. Oh my God, flat top. I remember those. I copied everything they did. I had the hammer pants. I'd wear a tight shirt. I was like 110 pounds, maybe 110, probably like 90 pounds. I had the straightest sides on my flat top. Oh, good times. I would wear pineapple hammer pants, look comfy. That is one thing. It kind of started off as a joke of me wearing my America hammer pants to work, but like I wear them all the time. They're so comfortable. They are so comfortable. And I have to get up and go in the middle of the night. So certain choices are made at 3:00 in the morning where I'm like, I'm putting my hammer pants on because they're stretchy. And no matter how much I go sideways, I can still get the party started in my hammer pants. Oh, good times. Good times. We need to see the. Oh, uh-oh. So, to anyone who has seen this picture before, I apologize. I have been showing my high school picture for 5 years on the internet. Hold on, let me take a deep breath. This is me in 1990, I will not admit. Look how sharp my chin is. You can cut wood on that chin. Look how sharp my chin is. Hey, Kilroy. See, Kilroy's rolling their eyes right now because Kilroy has seen this picture a million times. I had hair. I used to have hair, and I started balding at 17. Do you have wigs for MC Hammer? No, but I know somebody. I could get a flat top wig in like 3 seconds. Oh, I bet I could get one real quick. Oh, that's motorcycle helmet here. Yay! Hello. How's it going, Matt? Do you live in Dodgerland? Are you? You wore a Mets jersey. I was a rebel in high school. I was like a serial contrarian. If everybody went left, I went right, and I'm still a Clippers fan. And you know what? Dose was right. I was the only person in my neighborhood wearing a Danny Manning jersey. Oh, I've been like that my whole life. Thank you. I was a young, you can always tell how young you are by how skinny your face is. Wouldn't go back if you paid me, but those were decent days. Thank you. The chin puts buzz. I have a very large chin. I do. Oh, thank you. Oh, so where's my pattern? Did I lose the pattern I was gonna use? That like adds new meaning to use it or lose it. Somewhere around here is a pattern that I was about to use. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Yay. Hello, hello. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. So this evening, what about Geno's? I wore them with spiked heels. Do you know what's coming back in a really weird way is acid washed jeans. And I mean like the full outfit with the coat and everything. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, that whole outfit just I just jumped in a time capsule when I said acid wash jeans. Did you see me? I just paused. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for acid wash jeans in that whole era. Is he going to sew? Wait for it. Hold your breath. Okay, so this evening I will be sewing McCall's pattern L9443. This is an apron pattern. I've made quite a few aprons, and this one I actually intend on wearing. Let's go get some denim. And I might add some pineapples to it. I hate it as acid wash jeans. It's weird because I see the kids wearing them again, and I'm like, oh, there was this. I always joke about AC Slater because I watched Saved by the Bell. Oh man, I'm really aging myself now. But I saw this kid walk by with what are they called? Karachi pants? I don't know if I'm saying it right. It was that really high cut, but they were stonewashed jeans, and I'm like, oh, they're bringing that style back. Just he saves that for the last 5 minutes. Fashion flashbacks, absolutely. Just you'll pass out. I plan on sewing. Oh man, that made a mess. That made way more of a mess than I thought it would. There is a fabric Alanche back there. So I'm thinking about using this for the pockets and denim for the apron. Let's see what happens. I've made such a mess. I got to clean up first. One of these days, I'll have a pair of spiked heels finding them in my side. Come to Los Angeles. There's a place on Hollywood Boulevard. No matter what your shoe size is, they have any type of shoe you could possibly think of. I'm not kidding you. I forgot the name of it. There is a place on Hollywood Boulevard where they specialize on making shoes for people with giant feet. They pay 170. Exactly. And they do pay about 175 to 200 for acid wash jeans. A long time ago, I loved acid wash jeans. They were so comfortable. I can't wear modern jeans. They're too stiff and scratchy. Then they think that they're so cool and call us boomers. You're right. Because all that stuff was cheaper back in the day. The thing that gets me is that they think they invented it. But let's be real, my generation did as well. If that fabric has any synthetic in it, don't use it for a cooking apron. Synthetic stick to the skin. Like, you know what? I'm just going to use it for everyday stuff around here. And the denim, it's real denim. Perfect. I might add a pineapple or two, but don't quote me on that. Can you hear that? I know you probably can't because I have a really nice microphone now. My son is singing at the top of his lungs with his headphones on. Oh, you know it's Monday when I'm pulling out my high school picture. Oh, good stuff. Let me grab my table. Don't forget some fruit. Well, I have all these patches I've been ordering. Oh, my 3 a.m. I need to start a segment called 3 a.m. on Amazon. Stuff arrives at my house and I'm like, did I order that? There's something that happens to me after 2 o'clock in the morning where I get real emotional and I order stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I have a Babylon 5 book coming on Wednesday. I had to clear out ancient nice clothes, and my daughter took 90% of it. To be fair, I do that. I know a lot of people that lived their life in denim, and whenever they're like, "Oh, I want to get rid of some of my jackets," I'm like, "I will pay you for your clothes." I said that to somebody I absolutely love, and they're like, "How long have you been waiting for this jacket?" Oh, that's hilarious. Laugh out loud. What did I order? Next episode. It's true, though. It's true. Like, when all of these, I ordered quite a few pineapple patches, but when these ones started showing up, I'm like, I don't know if I ordered these or not. And I did. Oh, the one crummy thing about a holiday, the kids had the day off, but so did all the other kids. So when we were driving to the thrift store, I went to the other valley, and it was nothing but traffic. Oh no, table. I'm going to get some more miles out of you before you self-destruct. My table's starting to show its age, but I refuse to let it go. The pineapple community isn't just helping you out. They're ordering for you. It's the power of the pineapple. Oh, good times. I can't imagine ordering so much stuff that I forgot what I ordered. I should have took a picture on my security cam. The other day, I had FedEx and 2 Amazon trucks in front of my house, and they all walked up to my front door like, "What's up? What's up?" Oh, it was actually awkward. I stood at my camera. I was like, "They're taking forever to bring these packages to my door." Oh, good times. I nearly finished watching Enterprise. I actually have, let's see, season 1, disc 4 in right now. That is my go-to, Zaza. I love Enterprise. That is like one of my favorite shows. I feel like sometimes I have to take a year off though, because I've watched it so much I can quote that show. Have you never drunk shopped? I sent a friend a gift an oil painting of her dog. She never mentioned it. What? I asked her if she got it. She said yes. I thought I ordered it myself. So Terry, I would have been offended if I would have been like, "So did you get that painting?" Oh, I would have been, if they hadn't said anything within 24 hours, I would have been like, "Oh, I'm gonna block you." Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I am a Deep Space Nine is my show. That is absolutely Giovanna. That is, like I always say, like, that is my show. I love that show. Man, never go Amazon shopping. When depressed, you will need to take out a mortgage. That's my problem. That is one of my problems. I am emotional. Like I purchased I purchased this series called Crusade. It's a spin-off of Babylon 5. And what happens to me is I get really into a series and then I'm like, where are the books? Because if it was from the 90s, I know they had a ton of books. So I started ordering books. Amazon is dangerous. And you know what's funny? I know it's a shocker to no one. I have over 300 Star Trek books and like 200 Star Wars books. So I'm starting a new collection. Oh, that's fun, but not funny. Oh, it's true. That is true. I'd be so mad, especially because I'm a gifter. I give amazing gifts. I just want a little bit of recognition. One time I tried, I was so drunk I couldn't read the numbers on my card. You know what? One of my biggest problems is my card's saved in. So I'm just like boop boop boop, and then it sends me an email saying, "Thank you for making bad choices, Mr. Sewing. Thank you very much. Here is your email receipt." Oh, I watched that earlier this year, Giovanna. I love that show. Just great show. Yay! Hello, hello, Gilroy. That's what autofill is for. It gets me in trouble. I think that's part of the problem is that I can just hit buttons and magic appears. That's part of the problem with Amazon. You know what's so funny? I have ordered so many patches from Amazon. I've finished 2 vests. I'm starting on my 3rd one right now. I shouldn't badmouth Lord Amazon, should I? And when I say Lord, I'm thinking more of a top hat and a monocle. Oh. All right, so let's check. Let's see if StreamYards has fixed themselves, and let's see if I can switch my cameras. All right. And nothing. Hold on, let's see the other camera. Okay, I used to have multiple angles. And I checked my computer and they still work on my computer, so it's something going on with StreamYards. I've noticed that the episodes are half the time from the older ones, like the Next Generation. It's true. They have less time, and shows like the Next Generation, like Deep Space Nine, even Voyager, they would have 20 to 24 episodes in a season. So they were basically taping all year long. And you are lucky if you get 12 episodes out of a modern show. It's a big difference between the old school shows and new school shows. I feel like Isaiah, you'll get it. So true. So true. That is so true. You have an in-house IT user. He is my IT tech. There is something going on. I don't know what, but it's not on my end. See, it just clicks. I have no idea why it does that. I'm so mad at StreamYards. I just want my cool angles. All right. So let me get my fabric out. I had probably 20 to 25 yards of denim, and I'm starting to get down towards the bottom of it. And I don't know if I want to buy more. I went through this weird thing where in downtown Los Angeles, they wanted these outrageous prices for denim. And then, so I really didn't purchase much. When I started going to the San Fernando Valley swap meet, they were like $3, $4. I went crazy. I went crazy buying fabric. This year has been terrible. The shows are only 10 episodes that normally have at least 20. I think it's from the writer's strike. I agree. Or they have these really weird abrupt endings where it's like only 2 people in the room. I agree with you. There's quite a few shows that I watched that I quit watching. Like I was talking earlier with Donnell's son, Halo. I was obsessed with that show. By the time the 2nd season came around, I really didn't like it. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm remembering right now. I'm going to have to make this a little bit bigger. I am now completely remembering from last time. I think I have just enough to make this not too long, but long enough. I'm one of those people who on something like this, I'm just going to add one giant, humongous pocket. Because although I love my overalls and coveralls, you should see me. Especially my overalls. I'm searching myself because I'm like, where are my keys? I can hear them, but I have 15 pockets. Oh, I have some cool pattern denim. I got really lucky purchasing this denim because it was so expensive where I live. I couldn't believe how expensive it was. My son stole my friend. I watch instead of being outside and getting sunshine, I stay inside and I sew and watch a lot of television. I was talking with somebody who's a grip in Hollywood. He said that Hollywood hasn't recovered from COVID and the writers' strike, and they'll probably never will. It's bad. And there's people from the movie industry all around my town, and I constantly hear them talking. And there's one guy in particular that comes to MMA class, and like it reminds me of old school construction. Like he's working 1 month and then he's not working, then he's working and not working, you know? So, for as much as I harp on the movie industry, because I do all the time, for as much as I harp on them, it must be a really hard profession because they're not working all year. And I have views on the movie industry. But I've been meeting a few people who are like, grips and people who are not necessarily like the actors. So I see their side in a way. I do. But stop moving to my town. My girl is 1 year and 1 meter, and today is Tuesday, and my parents did my bite. I have fabric buying days too. I used to get a mailer from Hobby Lobby, but it stopped coming to my house. And I don't even think it's anything personal, but our local Hobby Lobby, like every other Hobby Lobby, I think it goes on sale every other week. The entire store goes on sale. So I would go crazy. I would go absolutely crazy purchasing fabric. Yeah, hello. Great to see you, Alibaba. Great to see you. Awesome. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. Awesome. Great to see you. Yay. A grip. A grip. Okay. So I was about to say something really mean. The grips are people who are holding the lights up, who are doing, they get they do all kinds of stuff. People who help put up the sets. There's all different types. I was about to say something really mean. Giovanna, I love that you have allocated fabric buying day. There's nothing wrong with it. I have certain days where I go buy fabric. Actors will get gigs regardless. You got to talk to the crew to get the real story. Absolutely. I think that's what it is. Because I live around people with exorbitant wealth. So it's hard to feel sorry for somebody who could like stay out of work for 2 years and still live in a mansion. It's hard for me to feel sorry for you. That is sad. It is very sad. Yay. Hello, Alibaba. Hello. It's also just because it's market day when the vendor is in town. We used to have there was a guy who sold hot dogs with bacon wrapped around it in my town, and the city shut him down. There were people who had fruit stands, and yes, they sold pineapple. They had fruit stands everywhere in my town. They shut them down. And then we had what's called boleta, which just means corn in Spanish. But we had the corn man walking around, and they would sell roasted corn on a stick, which was the greatest thing on planet Earth. And my city told them they're not welcome here. And the only reason they're not is because they don't get vendors licenses. In my city, we have these, you have to get a vendor's license, and people just set up, make a bunch of money, and leave. But man, it's good. Oh, absolutely. It's the best stuff. Bacon wrapped hot dogs, and they cook them with green bell peppers and onions. It is the greatest thing. I'm so mad. You could smell them because I live in a certain area. I would be like, and I would go up on the hill and be like, "Oh my gosh, my sniffer was correct." Oh, it's a big deal, and I'm kind of mad about it. I love the markets in France and Italy. Well, hot dogs with bacon is a health. And they'll put avocado, they'll put anything you want on it. It's because where I live, you have to have a grading, an A, B, or C. And if you have a D, you're not open. No. I'm sorry. F is closed you down. You can still be open with a D. A D is like, why are you coming in here? But it's because they refuse to get licenses. We can't eat bacon wrapped hot dogs. I have to, you know, my suburban people need to get their stuff together because I just want to eat a bacon wrapped hot dog in my hometown. I knew that would get the chat just jumping. Love Mexican roasted corn. It's the best, Jess. It is the best. Oh, it is absolutely the best. It's great for the last meal. Give me a heart attack on the bun. Hot dog is a health hazard. Dairy. I'm making spaghetti. I'm trying to outcook the noodles for 20 minutes to get that community spaghetti fundraiser texture, which is the greatest stuff ever. You triggered something. Community fundraiser spaghetti is the best stuff ever. Oh, everything is a health hazard and gives you cancer nowadays. So you might as well you might as well eat it. This is what I'm going to be yelling at the city council meeting. And like I always say, if I go viral, it's me. It's me. It's me. I don't dress any different. You'll see. Oh, the only difference is I'll have my sunglasses on the back of my head. It's me. I will fight for the vendors, for the street vendors. You kill spaghetti. Oh, I'm so mad they're taking away our street vendors. My husband said make spaghetti for us tonight. Giovanna's gonna call the cops. Hello from South Greenland. Hello, Katie. Great to see you. Absolutely great to see you. Yay. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Hello. Yay. We have chicken and biscuits. Oh, great to see you. Very welcome. You are very welcome here in the House of Sewing. Yay. Hello. I'm having chili and lime chips with vodka. Much healthier. Hello. Great to see you. Then my daughter tells me I cook pasta too much. Yay. Hello. I watch those LA City Council meetings for entertainment. You won't be allowed. They are crazy where I live. They are a different breed. But people fight for they gotta, people miss the bigger picture where I live. Who's the Sticks fan? I love Sticks. I had chicken and steak kibbash. Oh, you guys are cool. I'm hungry now. Yay. Hello. Gilroy. I had fresh baked pizza. Oh. That's the one thing I haven't built in my backyard is a pizza oven. That is like the new yuppie thing that people have done. They built these magic pizza ovens in their backyard. Oh man, 48 minutes in and we just started talking about food. I'm coming to your absolutely 20 minutes for pasta. It's just mush. There isn't, just like cooking rice, there's an art form to it. I cook a lot of rice and I can tell if I'm having a bad day. I can tell because I've been cooking rice for almost 40 something years and I still mess it up. I'm man enough to admit it. I still mess up rice. And I know I should buy a rice cooker. I know. Hey, I love Sticks too. I have all the original. Oh, wow. Hey, will you do your dear old dad a favor and get me either a Hawaiian punch or a
I'm probably gonna get this
Keep it. Just because you upgraded doesn't mean you have to be snobby about your bag. Keep that bag forever. Put it out to be washed. I'll use it. Because the raccoon would absolutely, absolutely. I have a ton of vinyl. I know that's a shocker to no one. I have a ton of vinyl. You don't cook your pasta for 20 minutes. Tell me you do. Everyone else is invited. Doors open. You know, I still to this day, I do not know how to cook for just one person. Honestly, when I cook dinner, everyone's invited because I make enough for 50, 60 people. Giovanna, real Italian pizza is the best. My husband won't eat pizza except in Italy. No, Terry, I cook it on the packaging. Oh, I almost fainted. I will. He's all excited because today we went thrifting and he got a bunch of stuff, but he purchased a duffel bag so he can fit all his MMA stuff. And I'm telling him, like, don't get rid of your bag. He wants to get rid of his bag, and I'm like, I'll take it, put it out to be washed. I will incorporate it into the house of sewing. I make my rice in regular pot level, and I've learned how to cook it the way it was meant to be. I do too. That's the thing. I cook it in a pot 2-to-1. And I still don't know how. Still to this day, I mess it up sometimes. I messed it up the other day, and I shamed myself. I left it out on the stove, and I was like, William, what is wrong? I was by myself, and I couldn't believe that I destroyed rice. I was embarrassed. I made my pizza with just sauce. The original pizza, putting cheese and other things on, came much later. I didn't know that. And here I thought your mom did all the cooking. My son cooks a lot as well. My mom is the person. She tells me I'm getting thin, and then 2 weeks later she's like, "You're getting puffy." Good. I have lots of records, but my phonograph is no good anymore. Do you know they're becoming fewer and far between, and harder to find? I know it's a shocker, but I have quite a few. I have to cook for one person. Then if I have to cook for one person, it's canned super chili. I still eat like that. I still eat that stuff. I still eat that. And you know what? Judge me. I still eat Hormel after all these years. Yay. I only cook for one person. If company comes, we order it. In the end, cook for a family, but single size of servings and freeze them. I really like that idea. If it's just me, I'll just eat junk. Mona, that is me. Like, it's so sad. When my son is around, we eat 3-course meals with vegetables. So we eat sides. When I'm by myself, I'm like, can I get a number 5 with an extra large soda? Well, no 20 minutes cooked frozen beef pasta. I can't cook for just myself. I got to cook enough to open up a soup kitchen. Absolutely. Yay. Hello. You should try berry rice. It's a cross between forbidden rice, black, and purple rice. It's a superfood. I like that. I need to stop eating avocados because they're a superfood, but they also make you gain a lot of weight. And for some reason, I've been eating a lot of avocados lately. I recently went up a pant size and I was like, I can handle it. 2 days ago, I had a meltdown. And then today, I kind of had a meltdown. Oh, yay. Hi, Joe. Hello. I eat leftovers for the next meal. Do you know what's so funny? I have a teenager in the house. He'll wake up and he'll eat he eats basically dinner for breakfast. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If he wants to eat like a hobbit, he can do that. Absolutely. Oh, see, now I'm hungry. I still eat Orville to this day. I even found some random chili at the grocery store. I'm like, I've never heard of this brand. Let me give it a try. And it was actually really good. I kept the label. Yay. Hello. Just creative. I think I would like that rice. I'm definitely going to check that out. Like, honestly, I know I'm motoring through the chat, but I go back and I'm going to check that out. I need some more healthy stuff in my life. I do. to offset the mayhem that I call lunch sometimes. Blacker sounds like a kick-ass restaurant in New Orleans. I've been there. It's a 3-hour waiting list. Oh, only rice. I like his jasmine. I love that. Yeah, hello. Avocado is very expensive here in Italy. It's still affordable because I like where I live. They make them. They grow in the ground here. Now I have the avocado from Mexico commercial. There's this very famous commercial. That's what hammer. Thank you. I like that. Cold pizza. I eat cold pizza, especially from this one place we get. We get it like Chicago style. I can't get that Hormel chicken chili. I only find the stag chili. Stag too. Oh, you can only buy avocados once or twice a year here. They're year round here. It's weird. In my opinion, it's really good to cook easy. I'm still sitting here falling asleep. Have a great night. Thank you so much for staying up. Seriously, thank you so much. Great to see you. Absolutely. Have a great night. And I promise you an apron will be made. If not this evening, by the end of this evening. Have a great night. I make sushi. Oh, my son was really picky. Like he would literally only eat like 4 or 5 things. And I took him to a sushi restaurant that changed his life. Oh, still to this day. It's a shocker when people are like, oh, he's picky, huh? And I'm like, yeah, but he'll eat sushi. Oh, now I'm craving sushi. I want my fish dead, hot. Mona, that is a t-shirt. Patent pending. I would wear that t-shirt, Mona. I would wear that t-shirt. I thought they grew in the absolutely. Oh, Giovanna and Mona, you're hilarious. I slept all afternoon. It's early here, and I'm drinking a big Bubba coffee, and this is like 10 cups because I have a really big coffee pot. This was the equivalent of about almost 10 cups. So far, I've had the equivalent of half a pot of coffee. So there will be no sleep this evening. Oh, Japanese buffet is they are. Hey, Greg, great to see you. Which one of the sushi restaurants with the little boats? They don't have those anymore where I live. They got rid of all of those. Those were the best. Oh, so Terry, I'm craving that now. I like the basic bitch Chinese buffet. We have those here too. I still go to the Chinese buffet in the scary neighborhood that makes me laugh that no one will go to, but they have the best food in town. I use jasmine rice a lot. I buy it from Asian stores because it's cheaper and fresher. Put it in a bin where it's airtight and it will last forever. But hey, Greg, great to see you. Awesome. Yay. Was a dog just okay? In my defense, I shouldn't have turned it around and shown the wolf. To me, it was just a giant coffee cup. So me and my big Bubba will live in peace. But I'm going to say this again. This coffee cup is so big, I had to strap it into the passenger side. So the big Bubba is going to live at the house. This is going to have, or like when I go on a big job, I'll take this with me, but the big Bubba was not meant for the car. Great to see everybody. Great to see you, Greg. My granddaughter eats raw fish with her grandma. That's what she calls me. I love sushi. Greg Bright, I am so curious. Is there sushi restaurants where you live? Airtight lid. Dude, I know you have basic baked Chinese everywhere in America. That's worth living. It's true. It's the greatest stuff on earth. It is the greatest stuff on earth. Dog biscuit barrel. It was to me. Okay, I'm pulling it out. It's a giant coffee cup. I know. See, this is what I get for telling the truth. From this angle, it's just a giant coffee cup with no lid. From here, it's a bougie dog bowl. But did you show it? But you did show it, and I told you that I will never let you down. Oh, you know what? I learned a lesson though. Do you see the difference in the size of this? They're like this. They're not necessarily the same size. I drank the equivalent of two pots of coffee in one sitting. By the end of the stream, I was ready to drive from here to Seattle without blinking. And I'm not kidding you. Bad ones, but yeah. I think, to me, there has to be sushi everywhere. Zaza, did you ever sleep? No. Sleep. As an insomniac, sleep, never heard of it. Last time you pulled it out on stream. You know, I changed my pants once on stream, and you'll never live it down. I have my backup camera here. I was having technical difficulties. I changed on stream. If you're ever bored, it's still up there. It's one of my most viewed streams. Go to the very end. You know we love you. It actually looks like a giant roller TV. A painful one. This thing's heavy. This could, in a pinch, you could really defend yourself with one of these. And I have Johnny Bench size hands. Like, I have really big hands, and this thing is huge. Oh, good time. I will never drink the equivalent of 2 cups within an hour. I learned. Scout's honor. I learned something that evening. I was doing this. Like, I was doing jazz hands on purpose. It was ridiculous. Oh, that was too much coffee. Any new sewing machines lately? I haven't purchased. I'm trying to slow down. This year, if you go back on my community tab, if you just count from January until now, I've purchased a lot of sewing machines. And to quote Greg Bryant when he saw my community tab, hey, you know there's meetings for that, right? When Greg put it in my community tab, I literally spit out my coffee because I didn't know if he was concerned or being funny. But I've purchased quite a few sewing machines. How many machines do you have? I have, I stopped counting after 200, 300-ish. I have quite a few sewing machines. And I'm not even like trying to be funny. I stopped counting after like 280. And that was a couple years ago. At first, it started with just, antique sewing machines. But then I became really proficient at fixing modern sewing machines. And I started taking it as a challenge. And so I started buying $12, $13, $10 sewing machines. And my collection grew. So I own quite a few. And I'll admit to at least 300, but it's far more than that. I'm like the Census Bureau. I'm gonna give you a ballpark figure. If you throw that mug at a baddie's temple, he's done. He's done for good. I'm telling you. If someone don't break in the sewing house, you're gonna get hit with the wolf. I'm off to sleep. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I get too much coffee. I get a little too Matt Smith. I start flapping my hand. I get real jazzy. He doesn't know how many. I did stop counting. I did stop counting after a certain. Have a great night, Zaza. Wow, that's the. What kinds of machines do you have? I have everything from I want to say 1875 up until a modern machine. So I have every inception you could possibly think of. And I also look for oddities too. Like machines Oh, good. Alibaba is here. I look for machines that no one's ever heard of. Like, I bought a machine that was called a FIF. FIF, not a FOF. It was a FIF. And I was shocked that Alibaba didn't know. I have treadles. I have tables. I have, gosh, every kind of Singer you could possibly think of. White rotary. Singer owns California, so most of the sewing machines I have are Singer. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I have a lot. Oh, I need to get one of those. the white rotary machine is absolutely gorgeous. I found one that someone defiled. Is it around here? They absolutely. I don't know what they were thinking when they painted it. It's hidden. It's hidden somewhere around here. It's like, oh, it's hidden in the corner of shame. Not dusty at all. Somebody tried to repaint this and they did a really bad job. Somebody tried to paint this and like I feel sorry for them. That was the worst paint job of all time. Oh man, that thing's heavy. Yay, take care. Have a great night. You have to open. I do. And I also own hundreds of computers as well. I'm so sorry. Cameras. Hundreds. Thief is the AliExpress. AliExpress. Do you have an? Yes, I have a grasshopper and I have the mini Elna. Oh, what is it called? Oh, it's around here somewhere. I was having difficult with it, so it's buried. My grasshopper is buried. That machine is the most difficult machine I've ever come across. I own quite a few sewing machines. I own quite a few. Or Timu. Wish I could find a featherweight machine here on the side of the pond. Where I live in California, they are so coveted. Excuse me. It's the strangest thing. Excuse me. It's so hard to find featherweights. And if you do, people sell them for thousands of dollars. It's the strangest thing. If I go one state over, I could probably find one for $100, 75. I did. It's easy to strip that machine and paint it. It's on the list. Is that a way? So we missed you. Greg Bryant. We missed you here in the house. You were missed. I want to leave. Hold on. Let's leave Greg up there. You are missed, Greg. I recently saw a singer from Scotland that was a special edition. It had official RF stickers on it. See, that's something. Oh, I would love something like that, Joe. That's something. Because I have a ton that came from the Scotland factory. You know, I look at every single singer, and most of them came from Scotland. Except for the 301A came from Anderson, North Carolina, and the other one was in was it Pennsylvania? I can't remember now. I used to know all of this, but it's been a while. I used to be the Forrest Gump of singer sewing machines. I have a featherweight. I have an Elna. I have a Singer Diana. Supermatic is another great Elna. Kitty, I have that one, and it's rusted from the flood last year. Oh, that's so terrible. That is terrible. I haven't come across any in Denmark. Oh, they are so coveted here. I have no it's a big deal. Like when I go thrifting, because I go anywhere I can get my hands on. I literally drive to other states, and everybody sells them for high prices now. It wasn't like that 10 years ago. COVID, I think when COVID happened, we were all really next to each other. We found out the real price, at least where I live. Do your Scottish machines. I could have gone with 221 for $100 once. Oh man. I'm like, when I go looking, it's on my list. I have a list of things that I'm looking for. Sewing machines in general, but there are very specific types of sewing machines, even weird sewing machines. But featherweight is always one. So the RF decal machines are nice. Absolutely. I sold it, not what that last comment said. But seriously, Terry and Katie, if you're still here, what should I do with this machine? Should I just completely strip it down and redo it? Because I have all the pieces and the bobbin and everything for it. I want an excuse to take a few machines to the sandblaster at my job. I have a brood of featherweights. It's so weird how coveted they are here. It's the strangest thing. Yay! The small elm. Yes, it's the lotus. Yes, I have a lotus. Both of my Elnas are frustrating. For some reason, they had a speed issue, and I know they have a dial on. I know they both have dials, but they were so slow it drove me crazy. It was beautiful running, and they only wanted 150 for it. Where I live, they'd add a few zeros on that. I painted many featherweights. I will have to submerge it. I would have to submerge it in anti-rust to clean it. I was thinking about completely taking it apart and sandblasting it. My big sister's name was Elna. Redo it if you're up to it. I am. My problem is that I have sewing ADD. I'll have all these projects going on, and then in the middle of it, I'm like, let's go sandblast a sewing machine. So I need to pick a Saturday and take like 4 machines up to the shop and sandblast them all at once. It was beautiful and unique. I absolutely. Yes, I have strip machines. You sandblast it, take off whatever you can get from the machine and blast it. I like that idea. I also love, as I find patterns on the ground, I love watching those videos as well. I wish I had a sandblaster. I have a home version of one, what would be considered like you make your own booth. But I have one at my job where it's a literal sandblasting room. It takes 20 hours of labor to do it right. Would be the most expensive sewing machine you See, Greg's speaking my language. So in labor, it would be worth more than the time that I just got some Gojo and my Dremel. with a long time ago, there was this guy. It was Appalachia something, because there's a YouTuber I watch. Her name is Appalachia Sews, and in no way, shape, or form does she ever give bad advice. She makes beautiful clothes. But there was this one channel I came across one time, and this guy was like, if you want to clean a sewing machine, put Gojo and use a Dremel. And I did. And I destroyed a Star sewing machine. What he was talking about was completely stripping down machines, like junk machines. I had a beautiful Star sewing machine that I literally ripped the Star. It looks really clean though. I went to Walnut Blast V2, VS2, and then do it white baked enamel, and then place. Ooh. And that's another thing. I don't want mine to be like fire engine red like everybody else. I want it to be some funky color. I have a bunch of deep blues, or I could paint it. I have a bunch of fire hydrant paint. I could paint that thing so bright yellow it would be shining in the dark. I have a ton of fire hydrant paint. Oh, I might do that. Patent pending. That I might actually do that. When you do this to make money, it's hard to charge for your time. Absolutely. And that's the thing. I would go like on the weekend when no one was when there was not too many people at the shop. Because I wouldn't want to hog people's time when they're actually working and actually doing things to benefit. I did one with more paint. Purple green. See, I like that. Oh, I really like that idea. Cobalt blue, white sewing machine. I like that too. I have a ton of cobalt blue laying around. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a picture of it. I got bored, and we have like safety. We have safety lines down the middle of the bay, and I painted the side of the floor cobalt blue because I was bored. We have a ton of cobalt blue. Go burnt orange for color. For real though, I have fire hydrant, a bunch of fire hydrant paint. Same with making quilts. But it's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge. I talk about this all the time. Like when you're selling something you make, you don't want to rip off the other person, but you also don't want to rip off yourself. And you really have to, your time is important. And the time that you put into making that garment is important as well. I've learned this recently. Yes, people don't get the work that goes into them. It is my biggest pet peeve. It is my biggest pet peeve, especially when people come to me and they expect me to do magic within like, I need this in 3 hours. Okay, the laundromat's down. No, I'm so sorry. Can't do it. Also, I'm very proud of myself for not making a nut busting joke. I have oh, I hear those all day long. I did one featherweight in cherry red and a Singer red eye decals. That's one of the only reasons I still peruse Facebook. It's because I'm in a group where people redo sewing machines. Probably in a group with some people in here. We just don't know it. Those Asian children can build a machine very cheap. Then you can refinish one. Okay, but here's my beef with modern machines is that they do not last like old school machines. I said this a couple weeks ago. Old school sewing machines are literally doing push-ups wearing a bowler, I have machines that are over 100 years old that would still work right now. When I used to make clothes for people, I would charge for the time and for every fitting they did. Oh, I like that. Oh, Giovanna, I'm taking notes. Because there are a very specific group of people that I make clothes for, and we do fittings all the time. Oh, I like that. I'm taking notes on that one. I do too. I have a few over 100 years old. They work much better than modern machines in every way. It still trips me out. Like this Bernina that I have is a top of the line sewing machine. I know its limits. I only bust it out when I'm doing certain things. My Bel Air, that was considered a clone. That was considered a wannabe sewing machine. It's better than brand name sewing machines nowadays. That is the standard in tailoring. I did not know that. I have a red eye from 1919. Wow. That was the year that my grandmother was born. It's the same with car engines. New engines last 150,000 miles tops. The more complex you make a machine, the more it breaks. Thank you. I've driven my truck the equivalent of like back to like Georgia and back a few times. I'm like Al Bundy waiting for it to go over. And that thing keeps going and going. By the way, William, thank you for advising me earlier on the dress alterations for my son's girlfriend. No worries. Absolutely no worries. You'll be billed. No, I'm kidding. No, I love, no joke. You can make a lot of money doing that, Donnell. I make money doing stuff like that all the time. Some of the Singer's 1591 clones are built better than the Singer's. Facts. Facts. Absolutely. It's so funny to me. That's why I have this weird obsession with Japanese clone sewing machines. They just work better. Even recently, the machine I just purchased that's in the table, I was sewing denim. That thing hadn't been fired up probably in 40, 50 years. It instantly was just going right through. Not too many machines could do that. I don't have one yet. I have an early machine from 1861 up to 1914. 1914-ish. Wow. My Bernina is 35 years old and it's fantastic. They are amazing machines. But mine's a modern quilting machine. And most machines that have computers in it, they have a weird lifespan. They have a really weird lifespan. My newest singer is 1906. That is absolutely awesome. I've said this all the time. I think about every hand that's touched every sewing machine. Like, I want to know their life story. When I bought my 88 Ford, it had no power steering fluid, was leaking coolant, and had bad distributor, and ran on 7 cylinders. I drove it home. Thank you. Thank you. Those cars are tanks. You couldn't do that with a modern car in any way, shape, or form. I have a mechanic that I call Jane Doe. Can't identify her. Very old. Hasn't paid. Oh, I have a machine that I call Jane Doe. Can't identify. You know, I have a machine in here. It's called Scarborough Rotary. Has anyone ever heard of that? It's the most odd machine in this room. It's called I have to slow down to say it. Scarborough Rotary. And it's spelled how it sounds. Scarborough. Scarborough. But it's I've never heard of it. It's sat in this room for over 5 years. I bought it during the pandemic, right when they opened up thrift stores. I don't know that all my time is taken up with alterations when I prefer making quilt. I know. I just don't want all my time taken up. True. That is true. That is true. Because once people know you can sew, it's kind of like when you buy a truck. All of a sudden, everybody has to move. Or you buy a vehicle big enough to move everybody. All of a sudden, everybody was like, can you help me move a couch? That's awesome, Alibaba, for senior letter A. Oh my, that is awesome. I only do alterations for family and close friends. That's very smart. I get bombarded sometimes, and I feel overwhelmed sometimes. I truly do. So Terry, I identify. So Alibaba is our local. I call Alibaba our professor, but Alibaba is humble. But Alibaba knows a lot about sewing machines. I had a very cheap machine just for decorative stitches. I had an 85 Olds Delta 88. It had so much wrong with it, but always ran. I miss those tanks. So you have seen a Scarborough. I purchased it in the sewing machine. I purchased it with the table and everything for $24 because the Goodwill was like, we don't know what this is. And I was like, oh, I'll take it. You can put it in my car. That's back when they used to load it in your car. They do not do that anymore. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sewing machines are simple machines. There are probably a lot of small shops that made them at some point. There are, but it's the consistency, and it's the older machines were made to last forever. I have machines that are coming up on 100 years old that work better than brand new machines, and they're still going after 100 years. Only Oldsmobile thought an unreliable diesel engine in a plastic interior meant luxury. I miss all those old cars. My pops had a Buick Regal. He had Lincoln Continental. Those cars were so big. I remember as a kid, those cars were so big. In the back seat, I could do this and not touch my brother and sister. That's how big those cars were. Oh, good times. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a drink real quick. But while we're doing that, let's see if it pops up. I made this for when I'll be right back. I had to go get a drink. Let me remove that from studio. My son utterly and completely forgot about it. I have a turtle that's over 100 years old and it sells leather like a dream. Exactly. Those old machines were literally, they were like, this is the only sewing machine you're going to need. I used to say I was driving around in my living room and my tail, absolutely. My Ford also gets 11 miles an hour. It lasts forever if you can afford to drive it. My truck is the exact same. Absolutely, Kilroy. So to all the haters out there, the 20-minute spaghetti got me closer to fundraiser spaghetti than ever before. No mush. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hey, Skits, how's it going? And for the record, I'm addicted to fundraiser spaghetti. You already finished this jug? No, but I need something. I need a little to replenish a little bit. And coffee is extremely dehydrating, and it was over 100 again here today. The weather is outrageous in Southern California. Yay, hello. How's it going, Skits? Skits came right into the food fight. Kilroy made 20, it took, I can't even say it. Kilroy made some community pasta and everybody, and caused an international incident. Much spaghetti don't smell. Oh, I heard that sigh from around the world. For the record, I love community spaghetti. You're right, I have no idea what any of those words meant. Yay, how's it going? Everybody has different styles, you know. I am unhealthy, so you should never take food advice from me. I fry everything. I eat apple pies that are fried. And you could buy them in the store. The McDonald's ones, you could fry them at home. I can't believe I still have this thing up here. Oh, good times. I just got a word. Hey, I just got a word Legionnaire of the Year. You really are, though. I wish people knew what young Mr. Skitscrasher does for his community. We need more people like Skits on this planet. Congratulations. Honestly, congratulations. We need more people like you, Skits. For real. The only community style mush pasta I've had is Chef Boyardee. Still valid. Still valid. Oh, what was I? Oh, yeah. Let me check really quickly. Okay. Beautiful. Yay. Hello. It's been 80 during the day and 40 at night. Ouch. I work third shift now. I have no idea. I get it. I work third shift too. I get it. Even this time of year, I bring my heavy welding jacket in my car because it gets cold. Absolutely, Skits. Like no joke. We are proud of you. You do. You know, I I have a job that helps other people, but I just drive a tractor and make sure everybody can eat. Like you work hand to hand with people, and we need more people like you on this planet. I know I'm getting mushy here in the house of sewing, but congratulations, kids. Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome. That is awesome. Legionnaire of the Year. Where I'm from, that's a big deal. Fried tastes good, but it's not good for the veins. I know, Giovanna. I know I have a fried food. I have a fried food problem. I eat a lot of fried food. Even recently, my son was like, I can't believe you still cook with Crisco. Craig dressed like an I mean, kinda. Oh. So, needless to say, it has been unreal hot here. I mean, unreal hot. And quite honestly, it's not supposed to be 80 and 90 this time of year. Well, not 80. It's not supposed to be 90. The height today, it was like 102, 103 or something. Just like, blah, why is it still hot here? Oh, yeah, I was going to cut that pattern out like an hour ago. Oh, man. So, what's everybody eating? What's everybody sewing? What are your plans for the day? What are your plans for the rest of the evening? How is everybody doing? We have ran the full gamut this evening. Oh, and it always goes back to ice cream. Do you know what's so funny? I go in my kitchen, I have lost imagination, so I've just been like, oh, I'm just going to eat some ice cream. I got what you were saying. The host of a sewing channel forgot he was going to sew. That's how it goes around here. That's how it goes around here. I've already had ice cream with pretzels. Oh, oh, oh. I'm freaking out and about. That hurricane I had never seen the likes of. Oh, I'm freaking out about the hurricane. I'd never seen the likes of it. It's affected quite a few people. And is there one right now? Isn't there a hurricane like right now? I also work in a dairy plant, so it's 50 inside. Really make yikes. A consistent temperature like that, I would be sick all the time. I guess it didn't help when I sent you a picture of my ice cream bar last night. Do you know what's so funny? Last night, Donnell sent me a picture of an ice cream bar. I walked over to my freezer and I was like, I know my son purchased something like that. Grown man, I went swimming in my freezer. I went swimming in my freezer and I found it. Yeah. Yes, another is going to hit Florida again. The channel is a bunch of degens keeping him. I drink a bunch of coffee, so I'll be up all night anyways. Yeah, supposed to make landfall Wednesday. It was Michelle. Michelle said something I'll never forget. She was like, when they board up the Waffle House, you know it's serious. She said, you know it's time to leave town when they board up the Waffle House. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Milton is category 5 now. Oh my gosh. Yes, hurricane right now is the 5th strongest on record and still has potential to build. Yikes. I am so sorry for the people that were hit. Absolutely. Do you know people like where I'm from, we have no concept of that whatsoever. In any way, shape, or form. Like we have no concept of that. We have storms, we have rain, but it goes away. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much for stopping by. Absolutely, absolutely. Yay. Absolutely, Mona. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have friends that had to evacuate today. Good grief. See, I'm telling you, I have no concept of this whatsoever. Sorry, I had to drink something. It's hot. It is still. It's got to be at least 80. Let's see, Alexa. What's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it is 76, and I'm like, it's boiling. The barometric pressure of Milton matches the worst hurricane in history. Florida's going to get hammered like a college senior on spring break. Yeah, funny and not funny. And FEMA has no money. This will go great. I actually saw a story like that today. I actually saw that story today. My home was destroyed in Superstorm Sandy. Do you know, Terry? I still have dreams of earthquakes. Natural disasters are it's unexplainable when something like that happens to you, and then you walk out and you see nothing but devastation. Yikes! Absolutely, absolutely. You have earthquakes though, so you would be dead before you packed a suitcase anyway. I live on the hard, for the record, I live on the hard side of the San Andreas, so that all that would happen is my neighborhood would go on top of the next valley over. Fall is setting in here now. It's so bad here. We're just walking around like this. Like it's 100 something. We're walking around like, where is we? It used to be windy at least this time of year. I feel so sorry for all in the pathway, and for the ones still recovering from. Absolutely, like I said, it's just it's unimaginable. Don't talk about FEMA. I can tell you stories. Lost a home and everything in it. That is absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. I'm so sorry, Terry. Like Tupac said, lots of money for war, no money for the poor. It still rings true to this very day. It's really said. It still rings true to this very day. I evacuated with 4 dogs. Thank God. I had 18 feet of water. I couldn't imagine. I absolutely could not imagine. And I live in a high hill. I'm like thinking geographically, like where I stand. I'm like, I couldn't imagine anything like that happen. Then some people don't believe in global warming. I truly believe that no matter what, some people are born to be serial contrarians. The evidence is right in front of your face. We're living it, and they're like, "Oh, it's not happening," as we're living it. Just some people, there's a difference between being skeptical and not believing something right in front of your face. It was 60s here and now I'm sweating. Mother Nature needs to get her crap together. That's what I say every time that's what I say every time the temperature drops here. Every time I'm like, make up your mind. Bob's son-in-law is in Florida today. He said a golf cart was on the highway and blocking down traffic. Oh, where I'm from, somebody would have got out of their car and chucked that thing out of anger. Like, get out of my way. I got to go to work. Excuse me. That was how much water we had last year, Terry. Oh, wow. FEMA only helps with immediate needs. They don't care about your lost home. Let's just give you money for a few outfits so you don't have to walk around naked. That's sad but true. Imagine how much. Don't get me started. It's true. It is so true. One Roman road just melted out of. Oh, in Austria, there are strange anomalies that throw people off like this. Absolutely. I couldn't imagine, Terry. I could not imagine the devastation. Like I said, I've seen devastation from an earthquake. I've seen a freeway fall. That was unreal. But I couldn't imagine everything around me just being completely destroyed like that. Close the door, bro. I miss my home. That's the hardest part. That's why I'm sitting here like Oh, I've moved back to this area, like my hometown, like 4 or 5 times. I couldn't imagine going back here and this place just completely being non-existent. Beautiful. You know what? I could not imagine. That's why I feel so sorry for anyone who's affected. And if I lived any closer, I would do something about it. I live in India and God can't even be bothered to smite. Don't say that. Can't even imagine, Terry. My uncle lost his home and all his belongings, and it was insane. When you see those videos of people standing in front of their house and they're like, I lost everything, I couldn't imagine what to grab. I couldn't, like, I guess here, like, I have an earthquake. I don't know what you would call it. Let's say a fire. I basically have a bunch of stuff ready for evacuation. So if I have to evacuate, I'm ready to go. But I know, like, every time I've ever had to evacuate, I come back and my house is still here. Oh, that is so hard to imagine. hard to recover. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't salvage anything except for the things in the attic. Oh, wow. Like Terry said, FEMA only helps with immediate needs. That is insane. In a weird way, they did the same thing here during the earthquake. They handed people a check and their house was in utter and complete rumble. Oh, I have been going for an hour and 41 minutes, and I promise you that this will be made as soon as possible. Oh, but seriously, this is what it's about. I love hanging out. I love chatting about life and sewing, and I really like what we've built here. So I like playing the game. Is he gonna sew or is he not gonna sew? I'd grab Loki and open the bird cage. I've been there. There, a couple years ago, there was a fire getting really close to my house, and I was like, "Oh no!" But those big planes that drop that red fluid or whatever it was, they saved my entire neighborhood. So I will always give to the firefighter fund. I don't have any belongings really in my house. If my house got wiped out, the insurance check would put me way ahead. I would be here with a giant magnet retrieving my sewing machines. They'd have to drag me off. When they offered me $875 to replace what I lost, $875 to replace what I lost, I almost cried. Are you freaking kidding me? Anyway, I'm alive. You're so nice, Terry. I would have been that was insulting. And not once. Oh, now that's a t-shirt. You're Greg, we missed you. Greg, I don't like Greg. We need to get Greg off a third shift so he can come hang out with us. You were missed, Greg. You are truly missed. And you haven't got the pattern's already cut out. The pattern's already cut out because I've made this before. So, and you know what the funny thing is? When I click off, I'm going to line this thing and it's going to take me 15 minutes to make it. If not 15, 20 minutes to make it. That's why I chose it. But I read everybody that before you all got on my so-called life bag when he sewed every show. Now you're telling secrets. I used to get a lot done. But like I said, is like I don't sleep, so it's not like This is my fault, and I apologize for nothing. Yeah, no, you are all welcome here. Oh, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Terry. I'm going to be jumping off in a second. I bet you haven't cut the fabric from the pattern. No, I haven't. No. And like I said, the second I click off here, I'm just going to go zoop, 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 and I'm going to be done and then line it. The thing about making an apron, you spend more time putting all the fancy stuff on the sides and making everything for it. It is tomorrow. Have an awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by, Terry. Thank you so much. I'm here because I made fun. Oh, you where I live, people would physically fight you. Have a great night, Terry. Thank you so much for stopping by. I keep going. That's okay. The House of Sewing, there is space for everybody here. For my waffling, for my midnight sewing, it all fits. But with that being said, I will be. Oh, hold on. Take care. So Terry, they're part of my collection on Flickr. Absolutely, please, everybody, go check out Alibaba's collection. It's amazing. I'm in the future. You are Giovanna. You absolutely are in the future. I think I'm in the second to last time zone on Earth. It's either Hawaii, the Solomon Islands, and then us, or the Solomon Islands, Hawaii, and then us. I think it's the Solomon Islands, Hawaii, and then us. But we are the second to last time zone on Earth here. So everybody's in the future. I'm pretty sure that MJ and Prince stream. Absolutely. Those were good times. I will be back at it on Wednesday. I'm working on a few shorts right now because YouTube has utterly and completely taken down all my James Brown videos. So check to see if they're still up, but I'm going to redo all my James Brown shorts. So there's a lot of work to be done. But it's early in the week. We'll be sewing on Wednesday, hopefully, here in the House of Sewing. I want to thank everybody who came by tonight. Greg, thank you so much. It's been a while. Great to see you. Giovanna, Donnell, Alibaba, Kilroy, of course. Jess, thank you so much for stopping by. Michelle, Mike, in the very beginning. Absolutely appreciate everybody. And I know things are changing here in the House of Sewing, but we are going in the right direction. We're going in the proper direction. This is the house of growing, and that's what it's about. I don't like saying community, but we have built a beautiful community here, and I appreciate everyone who came from Donnell's channel. I appreciate everyone who came from Mona's channel, everyone who came from Critically Drinking. I absolutely love you. No hatred whatsoever. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Monday night. It's early here in California. It's 9:30. After the stream, I'm going to do my swinger dance. Me and my pineapple. Hold on. Let me put my pineapple back on. And this is definitely the year of the pineapple. Thank you, Donnell. Thank you so much. Great to see you as always. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. From shower to crowd. Oh, this is the year of the bear, the year of the pineapple. I'm here for it. Well, I'll be back at it on Wednesday for another adventure. Seriously, thank you everybody who stops by here in the House of Sewing, everybody who watches this in the replay. I absolutely appreciate. There's quite a few people now who watch. The House of Sewing has grown. Quite a few people watching the replay. I sincerely thank every one of you. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. I hope everybody has an utterly and completely great week. Until then, reinforce your seams, hold your pineapples straight up, and I will definitely See you next time. Pineapple.